Good morning, Dragon family. How is everyone doing today? This morning, I'm going to be doing something I've kind of gotten out of doing, but when I first started my channel, I did it quite a bit, and I just feel like it needs to be done again. So I will be doing one of my rituals to rid myself, rid you guys, rid everyone of negativity, of energies that no longer serve you. And I will be using some incense, some lavender incense, seeing how I don't have any lavender essential oil. I will also be using some lemongrass oil. Just put a little bit in there. Now the lemongrass works the same way as lemon, spiritually anyway, so it's just a little more grounding than just plain lemon. Which lemon is a very masculine energy. It's very purifying. Uh, Shamans, whoever else use it in ascension rituals. So, and then I will also be using mandarin, which works the same thing as orange. Which orange again is a very masculine energy, but I'm using it to to help balance to help balance everything out, just as well as I use the lavender. Now, when I light this on fire, I will be opening my door just in case my smoke detector goes off because it is very sensitive. I also have a green candle here. It, it's green for a reason. It helps ground the energies that I'm help putting into my cauldron. And I will also be using my dragon sense. Now this is my loose dragon sense. I do have grounded dragon sense that I will be putting some in. I just don't have any right. Yeah, I do. I will be using some of my powdered dragon sense as well. Because this, this particular dragon sense has rose oil infused in it. So I have my three oils in there. I have three different herbs in there to help purify, to help cleanse, to help give us the energies that we need to move on with our lives, to to help to help give us power, to help give us the balance that we need. And I will also be putting some of my ground up dragon sense in here. So now when I do this, what I do is I just put a pinch in. And take a piece of sage, a piece of preferably uh, preferably a large piece of sage. If all right, just let me open the door, get some air in here, so that way the smoke detector doesn't go off. Yes, Braden is doing fine. He's home from school again today. Um, just because he had to have a doctor's appointment and he's waiting on results to hear back. I'm pretty sure the results are going to be. Actually, I'm 95% sure the results are going to come back as a negative, but the school won't let him go back to school until he gets that proof from a doctor. Sorry, guys. Let me get a sip of my coffee. All right, I'm just going to throw a little more oil in there, just so the oil's on top of all of the herbs that I put onto it. Putting a little more mandarin in there. And a little more lemongrass. All right, so what I do when I light my sage is I light it on a candle. I don't use a lighter to light my sage, just because the lighter holds energies that I do not want into anything that I'm putting in. The lighter holds energies from the fumes that is lighting the lighter. And to me, that's negative that I don't want. Let me get my smothering rock ready just in case it gets out of control. Just need to figure out where I put my smothering rock. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on doing this. It was just a spur of the moment thing that I just figured I'd do. I just had it the other day. I do this all the time, guys. Don't mind me. I just rearranged my living room. I just rearranged my apartment. So I have to figure out where I put everything again. I found it. All right, so I have my smothering rock right here to put the flames out, because I assume they're gonna be a little high. All right, so what I do when I light my sage is I just take it, run it through the flame till it catches on fire. Then I let it catch on fire, blow it out, run it up and down my chakra line a few times, cleanse my own auras, cleanse my own energies. And I'm passing it on to you guys. And then I light it again and drop it in. Oh, dropped it too fast. Drop it in and just let the energies of my cauldron do its magic. Point it down to where you guys can see, maybe. There you go. You guys can see it a little bit. But so I just sit here, think about all the energies that I don't want in my energetic field, that I don't want, that's no longer serving me, and release them to the ether. Send them off with love. And when I feel that it has been done, then I'm gonna drop some. There goes my smoke detector. told you I have sensitive smoke detectors. All right, I just want to drop some charcoal in there. So that way the charcoal can keep everything lit. The charcoal catch. And as I'm doing this, again, I'm putting nothing but positivity into the, and there you go. I didn't even need my smoldering rock. All right, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Over on my table, get my reading table cleared so I can give my morning message. All right, I like that. I got balance in here so I can start my message. I love it. I got 5 people in here now and 4 likes. So that 5th person, yeah, the sensors do work great. But I'm just going to jump into my message, jump into my daily message and see what we get. See if there's anything coming up, see if there's any advice for you guys, anything that you guys need to know. my arm wasn't over the fire. It was probably next to it, but it wasn't over it. It may have just looked like it, but it wasn't anywhere near the flame. I'll have to go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure my arm wasn't over the fire. All right, so we got the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is just telling me that we need to find the balance and accept some messages that are coming in. And then we have the King of Pentacles with the Death card. So the King of Pentacles is just saying that we need to be very firm in the way we are thinking. The way we are thinking is the exact way that we need to be thinking. We need to be thinking positively. We need to be in our masculine energies. We need to be in our giving energies. But this Death card, I'm trying to figure out why this Death card is here. All right, so the Death card, there may be some kind of something that we need to transform the way we are thinking. We need to transform the way we are thinking about our faith. We need to keep our faith in ourselves, is what I'm getting. I feel the divine is giving us messages. We just need to meditate and receive those messages. That is exactly what's going on. We need to change the way we are thinking about this transformation process that we're going through. We need to keep the faith in ourselves, because I got the Hanged Man in reverse. There may be someone who's giving you false information and is trying to lead you in the way that doesn't best serve you. But the divine is trying to show you those messages. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. And it's clarifying the King of Pentacles. So this is just exactly like I said before. We are doing the right thing by working on our manifestations in the real life, but we still need to pay attention to the divine. I still feel that like there's messages that we just aren't receiving because we need to transform the way we are thinking about our own faith within ourselves. And we need to change the way All right, so I got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles to me is telling us that we are very close to receiving these messages. But like I said before, like I said a million times, like I said a few times during this reading, there's something that we are not seeing. And we just need to transform the way we are thinking about it. It's going to be once we do get this message, it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be very, very, very emotional because we got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I feel we need to be in our masculine energies, but we also need to be in our feminine energies. And I feel there's balance that needs to happen between the two for us to get our Empress status. We got the Nine of Swords. That is what we need to transform. That is what we need to transmute within ourselves. We need to transmute our past hurts within ourselves before we can get this Empress status that we all want, that we all need. There's something from the past that's haunting us. We may need to learn new ways about getting our stability. We may need to learn new ways about about how we make money, about how we make abundance. I feel the laws of action aren't really being used all that well. So we have the Lovers. So again, I feel that there's an imbalance within our feminine and masculine energies. And in order to get this Empress status that we all want, that this Empress/Emperor status that we all want, we need to figure out the balance between our feminine and masculine energies. There is definitely some imbalance in here. There's more masculine energies than there are feminine energies. The feminine energies are minor arcana, which is telling me that we do know that we need to balance them out. It's just we are having a hard time doing that because we don't want to receive the wrong information. But there's just some you guys are holding on to, or whoever this reading is for, if it's for the collective, I feel the collective is just holding on to the past a little bit too much and not letting the universe work its magic. All right, so we have the King of Swords. So again, there's a lot of masculine energies here. A lot of masculine energies here that's just needs to be balanced out. Needs to be balanced out. I have almost every single one of the kings on the table. I feel there's some waiting. There's some waiting happening, but the waiting just doesn't feel like it's waiting for the right thing. I feel that they're waiting for a message from the divine. I feel like the message has been put out there. It's just, again, they're having a hard time seeing the message because they're too much in their head about the past. They're overwhelmed about past situations. They need to transmute the energies from a past situation and step in front of your wall, and just accept things. Just accept things, and because we got the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands to me is just saying that sometimes you just have to step, instead of being behind your wall holding the staff, you need to be in front of your wall holding the staff. So we have the Knight of Wands. So there's something that you guys, there may be a fire sign involved in this. There's something that you guys need to learn. I'm definitely going to say there's a younger fire sign who's going to come in and show you the way, show you the message. He's going to enlighten you and tell you that so yeah, exactly like I said, guys. Exactly like I said. So I have the Seven of Wands and then the Nine of Swords again. So the Seven of Wands is exactly like I said, you guys are standing behind your wall and not allowing anything to come in. But you need to step in front of your wall. Still be on guard, but accept things that come into you. I feel you are not accepting things because you are overwhelmed from past situations. So we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. I feel once you do step in front of your wall and start receiving these messages, then you will get your Nine of Cups. You will get your wish fulfillment. You will get your emotional fulfillment. So we got our first queen on the table. We got the Queen of Wands. So we are at least thinking in the right direction. But now we just need to start acting. We need to start acting like we can get what we want, what we deserve. There's not much action cards here. There's a lot of stagnancy in this reading. A lot of stagnancy. Which again, I feel like the stagnancy is because past situations that just didn't work out. We have the Nine of Coins again. So the pre-empress. So again, I just feel like it's something within our own head that we need to work through. And once we do work through this, we will see our abundance coming in. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's been seeds that have been planted. You guys are sitting there staring at the seeds like you guys, come on, start growing. But there's just something that's holding you back from really seeing those seeds, seeing those plants really grow. I feel like the plants already have grown, but there's something that is stopping you from seeing their full potential. That could be you just being impatient and not wanting to wait. So we got the Nine of Swords again. So we got the Nine of Swords on the table 3 different times. 3 different times, guys. We need to let go of the past. We need to stop worrying about whether or not the 10th sword is going to come in and stab us in the back. We just need to rest and remove those swords one by one. Transform the way we are thinking about there's a lot of anxiety in these Nine of Swords. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I feel like there's some young earth sign that feels like they are being a little manipulative. They just may well be being manipulative, but you are the only one who can tell that. This is all I'm gonna get for tarot. I'm gonna pull a couple Dragon Fate Oracle and read out of the book. All right, so we got the New Moon Fae. So I will read out of the book. That's the first time I ever pulled that card. soul scrying. The new moon Fae. It's a beautiful card. The new moon is made for, or not is made, but is there to help you manifest your dreams. Which I will be doing a new moon ritual for you guys on the new moon, which is coming up next week, I think. The new moon Fae. The new moon Fae speaks. I rule myths and dreams when incapacitate truths about yourself in forms that you can work with. I rule creativity and the storyteller and that which enchants. I am the imagination, instinctive wisdom, and archetypal energies, and forms which cross cultural boundaries. I love the moonlight, and I know only too well that the light of the crystal one can mean madness or enlightenment. I am enchanted strange. I'm the enchanted strange outsider. As are you, and I do not understand, and so I understand how you feel. You are not home in this world. Sometimes I know you feel as if you are part of the mainstream and you can feel isolated. Please remember under the moonlight you cannot see the full spectrum of colors, but you can often see between the world and deep into the true essence of all. Do not feel ashamed of your strangeness, of your shadows. They can be beautiful and mysterious if they are loved, embraced, and owned. But something is missing, and I have cast out part of myself that I am now waiting to return. Like you, I am nearing the time of action, where I must go in search of all myself. But for this moment, I take solace in reflections of this still moonlight pool, and even in stark lacework of bare trees, I find truth and hope. So this is just telling me that we just need to remember that we are not alone. We have the energies around us, whether they be our dark energies, whether they be our light energies. We just need to make friends, make peace with every single aspect of within ourselves. All right, so this is where I'm going to end this. I hope you guys all have a great day. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys all later.